Oh, Jesus, to right. No, no, wait. Hey, you guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is We Happy Few. Uncle Jack's Live. VR. Yeah, I didn't get to do it last time, because, I mean, I did, but 20 minutes into it, then again, I was actually, yeah, I was working on stuff with my brother, because I needed to help him and his son. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was helping out my brother and whatnot, so. And I just turned 1 2 days ago. And this dude really needs to cut his fucking nails. Damn. Nasty as hell. Not nasty, but he needs to cut them. No way. Okay, let's get started. Oh, it did, okay. Yeah, let's get started with this shit. Oh, crap. And plus, last time I was messing around for the last 5 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like the ventilator's a bit off. Shame. It sent a lovely whiff of joy into the air. Terribly sorry about the telly in there. People keep stepping on the cable.
Okay, let me move the camera down. The camera's up here. Right.
Hello there.
Up here.
You must be the winner of the Uncle Jack Fan Club's Get to Know Jack contest.
Yeah, right.
I hope you are. Well, the bobbies at the front door have been very sloppy.
Up here, top of the TV.
As you know, I'm
this
Uncle
time,
Jack,
to see how it goes.
Whatnot. Especially if they can help me.
Yeah.
Over on your right, you'll see the news feeding machine. That's how you feed me the news stories I'm supposed to read. To your right. Your right.
This right? This right? What?
You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Some of the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the previous story. The machine will light up to tell you when to send me more. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't want me to get muddled, would you? No. Of course not.
That's actually nice.
Splendid. I'm sure you'll do a smashing job producing my show today.
Oh,
and
yep.
Just remember that we only wanted to see good news.
Oh, that's the bureau right there. Goddamn, okay.
Here we go. On in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, there we go.
And now it's time for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. That's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the good news you need to start your afternoon with a smile. Have you seen any dead bodies on the... Oh, dear. No, of course I haven't seen any dead bodies on the street. How ridiculous. Although, I did, you know what? I did see one the other day. And then he got up and walked away. Yes, it was an actor rehearsing for a show. The Hamlin Thespian Troupe is rehearsing a lively new murder mystery to be performed al fresco on the streets of Wellington Wells. According to the director, Christy Baskerville, the innocent butler is a rip-roaring whodunit sure to delight audiences. I don't mean to spoil the suspense, but it has a happy ending. It turns out that nobody was dead at all.
You say that now. Let's see what this 1984.
This is the stuff. The Department of Science and Research is mounting a free exhibition that examines what Wellington Wells will be like 20 years in the future, called The House of the Future. The scientists have dreamt up some wonderful inventions, and apparently there will be cakes and rides.
There'll be rides and cakes.
1984, eh? Gosh, it's hard to imagine that 1984 will be anything like the Wellington Wells of today. It will be even better.
And we're
And
fucked
I
up.
do hope I'll still be on your tellies every day.
Roman Jack. Let's try that one.
Nigel Brasenose, president of the Wellington Wells Classic Society, has begun translating
Well,
my
I
Uncle
did this
Jack
one
show
before,
transcripts into
but
Latin as a
I don't know.
hobby. Isn't that marvelous? Well, this is a surprise. Can you imagine your own Uncle Jack?
Can
That's me, speaking like Julius Caesar. It can be
You
a
are
bit of a
crazy.
sticky wicket, says Brasenose, as some English expressions don't have counterparts in the language of Cicero. Walter Merton, the Society's treasurer, has decided to join the fun. He's translating my show's transcripts into classical Greek. Well, since no one else in the village knows either Latin or Greek, this is indeed a labor of love. Well, chaps, I'm flattered and tickled. Next news item, please.
try that one.
Constable Turner will be taking a bit of a sabbatical. Yes, that's it. Due to the, due to the ongoing lack of crime, and particularly the shortage of criminals. Foggy Jack doesn't exist, as everybody knows. Constable Turner has decided to take up the Japanese art of bonsai, where you make very small trees. Anyone familiar with the art, please report to the police box on Tuesday afternoons, as Constable Turner has not been able to obtain the relevant books.
New Simon says hosts.
Next card. Ah, my producer's learning. Here's a funny story. Harry Hayworth, Wellington Wells' most famous scientist and the inventor of joy, appears to have gone on a walkabout. Mr. Hayworth's colleagues last saw him on Monday and are concerned that he may be
Can you
lost.
ventilation off?
According to some of them,
Shit.
Harry has gone a bit fuzzy in recent years. Well, haven't we all? When last seen, Dr. Hayworth was nattily dressed as he was on his way to a meeting with General Byng. No doubt
No, I
he's
think they're
just
Joes.
enjoying
Nah,
a little
they
peace
have
and
to be
quiet.
Joes.
However, if you do see him, please do let a constable know.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a bit of excitement, wasn't it? Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Yes. Our producer did a pretty swell job for a fan, don't you think, eh?
Let's...
Well, wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. It looks like somebody's having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people. What relief. Nice to hear that lovely joy gas easing through the ventilator.
Oh shit. This is how... Holy crap.
What a way to now
Why?
Really was that little sight.
I guess this is really it. This is great. Yeah. This is really what's it. Being high as a motherfucker. Just to come on. Oh, come on.
Let's try a stranger on for a while.
Green butterflies.
Something could change.
Okay. This is all. Honestly, I thought this would be way too bright. Okay. Honestly, I thought it'd be more than just this and this. Let's see this one again. Okay. Just this, that's it. Okay, the gameplay trailer. It doesn't like that.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. It's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. It's your dear friend, Uncle Jack, with a few brief tips that'll help you get along. The most important one, of course, is don't
Nothing's in
forget
here.
to take your joy.
Then where this is coming from
Plenty
then?
of water, too. Good thing there's joy in the water, eh? And eat plenty of nutritious food. May I be the first to recommend our local delicacy, the meat. Of course, be very careful to stay away from downers.
Is
I just want them to stop screaming.
Fortunately, most of these sad lunatics live in the Garden District, and no decent person goes there. It's full of dangerous maniacs who won't take their joy. Good night! Obey all official signs. They're for your safety and protection. Make friends with your fellow citizens.
No, no.
Talk to them. What the fuck are you doing here? Visit them. Wellies love a friendly guest. We Wellies do love our games. It's important to stay young at heart. So use our playgrounds. After all, if we don't, who on earth will? Obey police officers. They're there to protect you. Remember, they're the only ones who are supposed to be out at night. Wellington Wells is always a delightful place. If you just do like everyone else is doing and take your joy, you'll have a splendid time. And if you don't...
One less mouth to feed, eh?
That's creepy.
I think that's the best one of all. Very good.
If you say so. It's like 2 minutes of. Okay. News 8. Let's check this one out. Why not?
And now it's time. Every now and then, you might see someone who seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and it's rather inconvenient for the rest of us. We might trip on them. So, what's going on? Well, the first thing to find out is if they're sleeping or if they're just lying there. Are their eyes open? If you shake them, do they make sounds? Let's suppose their eyes are open and they seem responsive to you. And it's another brilliant day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a little rainy, but I think I can assure you that it's going to dry up to merely a bit overcast. That's the wonderful thing about English weather. You always know you're going to get
This dude
a little bit
needs
of rain, but it's never going to be too cold or
thing.
too hot.
Like a,
Well, it's not time to hibernate, and you're not a bear, so come on out. Or if you are a bear, then I'm very impressed that you know how to turn on a television set. Wakey, wakey,
Of course you
everyone.
would.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning to
I want to see what I could.
Well, I was up all night fretting. I'm joking. I had a fantastic night's sleep. Actually, I can't remember a single thing about last.
Okay, let's exit this.
And now it's time for Funny Old Customs. The show
Just be quiet.
in which Jack Worthing, that's me, illuminates our jolly island's ancient customs. Today, we're going to talk about human...
Oh, crap. He was a god. Right.
Oh dear. That sounds like the ventilator's a bit off. Shame. It sent a lovely whiff of joy into the air. Terribly sorry about the telly in there. People keep stepping on the cable. Oh. We're back again. Hello there. You must be the winner of the Uncle Jack Fan Club's Get to Know Jack contest. At least I hope you are. Well, the bobbies at the front door have been very sloppy indeed. As you know, I'm Uncle Jack, and I'm always happy to meet my fans, especially if they can help me. Over on your right, you'll see the news feeding machine. That's how you feed me the news stories I'm supposed to read. To your right. Your right. You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Sometimes the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the preview story. The machine will light up to tell you when to send me more. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't want me to get muddled, would you? No, of course not. Oh, splendid. I'm sure you'll do a smashing job producing my show today. Just remember that we only wanted to see good news. Fortunately, all the news at Right Spurs is good. Here we go. On in 5, 4, 3...
And now it's time for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. That's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the good news you need to start your afternoon with a smile. Have you seen any dead bodies on the... Oh, dear. No, of course I haven't seen any dead bodies on the street. How ridiculous. Although, I did, do you know what? I did see one the other day. And then he got up and walked away. Yes, it was an actor rehearsing for a show. The Hamlin Thespian Troupe is rehearsing a lively new murder mystery to be performed al fresco on the streets of Wellington Wells. According to the director, Christy Baskerville, the innocent butler is a rip-roaring whodunit sure to delight audiences. I don't mean to spoil the suspense, but it has a happy ending. It turns out that nobody was dead at all. Everyone knows that downers need a good thrashing, right? And some producers need it even more, don't they? That's a joke. Well, I hope you didn't miss the excitement at Simon Says this week. Our weekly competition was just reaching fever pitch when alert Halmontonians noted a squad of wastrels from across the bridge attempting to burgle a house. Well, the hue and cry went up, and the entire village chased these malcontents into the river. Alas, nobody could remember who was still playing, but wasn't everybody a winner, huh? Next card, please. Let's see what my producer has handed me now, shall we? Oh, yes. There we go. The Geological Society has awarded its highest honor to Charles Hutton Lyell for his recent discoveries on seismology. For years, the citizens of Wellington Wells have complained that they become lost as familiar landmarks appear in unexpected places. Oh, and here I thought it was just me forgetting where everything was. His new research proves that this phenomenon is not at all in your head. Our city happens to be located in an area of unusual seismic activity. Things really do move around. What a special place we live in, don't we? Perseverance makes honor bright. Next card, please. Did you hear a loud explosion last week? Do you remember how... Sinkhole? Scargle? Oh, dear. Well, it seems that it seems that some citizens in the vicinity of the Scargill Mines facility heard what seemed at first to be a loud explosion. But there's no need to worry. No, it seems that those jolly miners were just testing their fireworks for the annual Victory Day celebrations and set off fireworks and sparklers. What a lot of scamps those chaps are. The company, of course, apologizes for any alarm that the noise may have caused, but I, for one, can't wait to see the fireworks. Next card, please. You know that Uncle Jack, yes, that's me, adores all his fans. Even the clever clogs who win producer for a day contests and do their level best to try my patience. Yes, even them. Well, let's see what they have for us now. The chemists at Hayward Labs are making a new flavor of joy for people who can't tolerate the old ones. Oh, and yes, well, the ingredients. Yes, the ingredients, and that will help with any shortages of ingredients. Not that we ever have any shortages. I mean, there are people who have difficulty tolerating the chocolate or strawberry-flavored the isomers. The isomers, yes. And the isomers are going to introduce us to a new, the new coconut flavor, and it'll be apparently a lot easier to digest. And the way I understand it is that isomers are versions of a chemical that are slightly different with a few molecules in different places. It sounds complicated, doesn't it? But the takeaway is that we'll all soon have even more joy to enjoy. Well, I suppose the lights went out because my producer needs to get some more sleep. But I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time, yes. Thanks to our producer for the day, and I hope they're better at their regular job. Wouldn't be hard, would it? No, almost kidding.
Well, wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. Well, it looks like somebody's having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people there. So many. Perhaps somebody ought to check in and, well, make sure that they're not breaking anything. People tend to get carried away sometimes.
I've been talking the whole time.
Do you know what makes a party even better?
God damn it.
Why, joy, of course. Yes, I bet we'd all have an even better time.
Yeah, I like watching you fuck up. You guys shut the fuck up, but then again, I'm enjoying the show right now. A whole
Anytime now.
3 minutes,
Yes,
a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so.
Spread the joy all around, just like old Scrooge at Christmas. Yeah. And wouldn't we all love a nice Christmas turkey about now? You know,
That's
almost
damn
anything to be a Christmas turkey with enough joy.
Nope.
Seriously, if somebody would just do whatever it is that you do to turn on the joy in the ventilators.
It's that way, right? Oh, I didn't do that shit.
Nice to hear that lovely joy
yeah.
through the ventilator.
Too bright. The way it looked, I don't know. Too bright.
No one really wants that in his side.
Don't be afraid of
Okay.
the cataclysm. When we were young,
Right? Everybody just nice now.
we just a child, and we start to smile.
This is one way for people to get high.
Let's try a stranger
Probably
on
all
for a
demons.
walk.
It's not a whole bag of weed.
For a brand new start.
Okay. That was all that. I really liked enjoying him fucking up. Not fucking up, but like seeing him down, whatnot. Original announce. Oh. This, okay.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. It's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is only slightly rainy with streaks of lovely sunshine. Everyone in Wellington Wells is doing exactly what he or she ought to. Smiling and laughing and taking their joy. What about
I
you?
did check. What?
That's right. I'm talking to you. Are you doing what you should? Of course you are. After all, you're not a downer, are you? We know what to do about downers, don't we? Now, some people have asked me what to do about the happy, excited throngs running through the street. What you should do is join the fun.
Oh, I gotta check the droid fight here. Zombieland. Holy shit, I really gotta check this shit.
Well, it's getting late,
Which one
isn't
is
it? And it's time for all good citizens
Oh, that's
to hop into
it.
bed for the night.
Droid fight.
I think to read.
Get that shit up here. Is that really it? Zombieland. Okay. Let's see what Simon Says has to say. All this is just ways to get high, listening to music while being high, and seeing people move around while listening to the music while being high. I don't know. This is another thing of being high. You really want me to have no history? What? Well, you know.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, God.
Two? The fuck? Only two shit? Unless you're trying to get high, me again.
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
Tasting.
Percy!
Percy or pussy? What?
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's
'Cause I
birthday
was-
party? We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Creepy as
Well?
hell.
I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
The fuck did he drug them with? LSD? Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh, hell no, that's where you know you got it. Hush, hush, and all that shit.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work.
Just ask a doctor and he'll fix you right up. You've got to ask. But look, there are some things in the world.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the candy comes out. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Give it a whack! Hit it!
Hit it.
Holy sh...
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Shit.
Put that down!
I've never actually seen this. another LSD trip. LSD and weed. Ecstasy and weed. Plus a hint of LSD. There we go. You could get down if you had weed.
Well, hello there. What exactly are you doing? Yes, you there. This is Uncle Jack talking directly to you.
I don't know who you're talking to, because I'm not here. Partner trailer. Oh, yeah. Gearbox. Oh, okay, that's what he looks like. Alright. I'd be surprised if it actually went in. Let's see if it... Nope. No way they heard the freaking bottle from all the way over there. Creepy as hell. Fucking asshole. Creepy ass.
I want you to have this.
Got you.
You have no right to touch me!
You look like a bed and breakfast. And yearning shall avail thee not.
Are you sure it's safe to get that close?
Fix you. Move along, please. What's done is done. Get yourself back to the garden.
Very good.
Never did. Okay, I'm telling you, those pills are laced with LSD. Play with Jack.
It's time for our daily recreational
How do
activity.
you
To show where you're
play with
the
him?
star. Come on, everybody.
Bed or
It's time for everyone to gather in front of the telly. And if you're inside, be sure to go and find a telly out. And it's another fabulous day. Welcome to today's edition of Humor Hour, the show where you tell me jokes. Well, actually, I tell the jokes and you send them in. And the first joke comes from Winston Smith of Basingstoke Road. Let's see what Winston has to tell us. Dear Uncle Jack, I love your show, especially Humor Hour, blah, 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 blah. And here's one for you that always cracks us up. Question: how can you tell a German from a pickle? Answer: you can't. You can't tell a German anything. Very good, Winston Smith. Thank you for that. You can't tell a German anything. And this one here is from Cyril Price of Wexley Crescent.
Out of here.
Cyril Price. Mike. getting late, isn't it? And it's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story?
Nope, because I ain't a kid.
Well, gather round, citizens, gather round, and I'll tell you a bedtime
And you
story.
are a pedophile. Let's see what this is.
After a while,
I know this is acting, but
Little Red Riding Hood knocking on...
oh, I see. It's the LSD version of Anthem.
And now it's time for Famous Britons, the show in which Jack Worthing, that's me, interviews some of our more celebrated countrymen from history. Now today, we have in our studio Her Majesty Queen Mary, fondly known to history as Bloody Mary for massacring Protestants and marrying a Spaniard. And don't confuse me with Mary Queen of Scots either. I'll be very cross. Ah, no, of course not, Your Majesty.
Got girl in the guy's body. Funny old
Welcome
cousins.
to Strange
But like he
Foreign
used to get a
Customs,
girl.
the show where Jack
He
Worthing,
used to get
that's
banged.
me, tells you all about the...
Probably the only thing you ever did once, and then poof.
Wakey,
Wait.
wakey, everyone. It's another
This more.
lovely day in Wellington Wells. Now, in case we have any visitors... And now it's time
Okay.
for I Hear You.
Time is it?
Show where Jack Worthing,
Check
that's
the
me,
time.
answers your letters and questions about our
No,
lives
actually,
in beautiful Wellington Wells.
I'm gonna end it here. Just me fucking around
Where
with
it's from?
this shit.
Richard
Really.
Starkey of Biddleston Road. Dear
It's
Uncle
just me
Jack,
fucking around with
is it
this.
true there are blind albino mole people
Or
living beneath
film.
our fair city?
No, the
That's what
film.
my friends
Film.
say. I
Not
thought-
discs.
Well,
Let's check this one out. Nope. I'm gonna end it here, folks, because I'm just messing around with this shit. Oh, there is. One you go up, the other you go down. One has to do with the fire pit. And I guess I'll see you guys next week when I
well,
have
it's getting
something
late,
else
isn't it?
with has to do with
time for all good
VR.
citizens to be getting ready to go to bed.
Because,
Would you like me to read you a bedtime story?
well, it's kind of old,
Of course
kind
you
of,
would. Well, gather round,
'cause it's
citizens,
like-
gather round. I'll tell you a bedtime story.
from Battlefront.
Tonight's story is called Little Red Riding Hood.
I'll just show you guys it next week.
Once, a young woman was
Same
told by her older sister
back time,
to bring a pie and
same
some milk to
back
their
channel.
mother, who lived in the forest. The young woman was
I'll
known
see you
as
guys
Little Red Riding Hood.
in
She
the
was
next
not very
episode.
tall. Hope that her mother had knitted for her, because it went with her red, red hair and her red, red mouth.
I'll see you guys in the next episode.
A wolf came up.
See ya.
For in those days, wolves in the woods